Pigs! Welcome to the Film Pigs on GeekNation! We're the only web show about the movies that is haunted by Dick Clark's ghost.
2016!
Yeah, it is New Year's Eve, and I am your host, Steve Skelton. I am here with fellow Film Pigs, Todd Robert Anderson, and Stephen Falk. Let's toast some popcorn to the
Should
end of
all
the
my
year.
popcorn get drunk?
And you know what? This doesn't feel right, you guys.
This is a
Why
piece
do you?
of
Why?
This is a
Not
piece of
festive
shit.
enough.
Oh, this is a sad little party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a sad party. We need to kick this up a notch.
Let's bring in the people! Oh,
Let's get crunk!
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
what a spontaneous party we've just created.
It's so crazy.
We were just strolling
Where?
down.
How
Wow,
did these people
guys.
show up here?
It's
the neighborhood,
amazing.
yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey, thank
Happy
you
New
so
Year.
much.
It's Alixandrée, Antoine.
Oh,
And Jonathan Mangum.
yeah.
And Shannon Hillary.
Wow.
And Joshua Butler.
Yes.
Yeah. What a bunch of magic.
Wow, now it's a New Year's Eve party, you guys, and what better
Just
way?
like Jamie Kennedy had before us.
What better way
JKX.
to celebrate New Year's Eve than with some Rash Judgments?
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a New Year's Rocket Eve.
What are Rash Judgments, you may ask?
I don't
What are
know.
they?
What are they?
I'll tell you. They're where we take a look at the movies that usually are coming out, but in this case have already come out.
Okay.
And are in the theaters and tell you, the hardworking viewer, whether you should or should not go see them based entirely on our own dickish opinions. We haven't seen these movies. In some cases, we may not know anything about them.
We know nothing.
But we're still going to let you know what we think and what you should do, Todd, Robert, Anderson.
My movie that came out this past Christmas Day so they could get it in on time for the Oscar nominations and all that shit is called The Revenant.
Oh, Christ.
It's the latest wildly overrated movie from that guy who directed Birdman last year. It's basically this. Leonardo DiCaprio has...
You get fucked by a bear.
Well, slow down!
Bear rape. You gave away the
Slow down!
ending.
Slow
Spoiler
down.
alert, spoiler
That's
alert.
a twist.
Spoiler alert.
Leonardo DiCaprio has a son of mixed race. He makes...
What does that have to do with it?
No, you guys. Okay, I'll be straight with you. What? My friend Jason Rohrer is a movie critic, and I was his +1 to his screening. So this is a little bit more than a rash judgment.
Okay.
You're breaking the rules.
I want to hear about bear rape.
I'm breaking the rules. Okay, so here's the deal.
Jason Rohr raped a bear.
Okay. There are no fucking bears in this movie. There's cartoon bears in this movie, but there's no bears.
Like Yogi?
So here's what happens. Okay,
bears?
he's got a son of mixed race, and he's hanging
Like
out
Fred
with a
Flintstone.
bunch of crazy white guys who hate people who are American Indians, of which his son is mostly.
Can you not tell this in real time?
Okay.
To the,
Like,
Okay.
like an episode of 24.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna. No, this is a 2.5-hour movie. I gotta let the people know. I gotta let them know.
Is there bear rape?
Yeah, I want to hear bear rape.
Because all the critics are saying it's great, but it's not. So what happens is he leaves his son of mixed race with all his racist white friends. He walks into the woods and he gets attacked by a CGI bear. It looks kind of like a rape, I'll be honest with you. There's no mention of him actually having a bear baby or getting, I don't know. But the point is, after he gets baby raped by a CGI bear, it's 2.5 hours of him crawling through the fucking snow, looking for Tom Hardy. Stay home and watch The Gray. It's got Liam Neeson. It's got Liam Neeson.
Hashtag bear rape.
Does the CGI bear shit in the woods? Is my question.
Not as far as I could tell, but the CGI is pretty shitty.
And they could fix that in post.
Exactly. Given that the entire thing.
We'll see.
All
We'll
right,
see.
well, thank you, Todd. Hey,
you.
Stephen Falk, do you have a rash judgment for us?
Do you like mops?
Yes.
Do you like wildly overrated auteurs who use the same cast of actors movie after movie?
Nope.
Do you like completely inconsequential stories? You're gonna love Joy. Jennifer Lawrence made a mop, and then then she got famous.
That's about
I'm not gonna see that. David O. Russell. Some other people like De Niro, been in other movies. Bradley Cooper. If you look at Bradley Cooper, look close. His eyes are like this. One eye is like 2 feet higher than the other.
It's a Picasso.
You'll never look at him again. He's a
Literally
Picasso.
2 feet? That's
Like
a big
no,
head.
like figuratively. Jennifer Lawrence, yet again playing someone like 35 to 40. Bitch is like 24. I mean, Joy.
Thank you, Stephen. Hey, Joshua.
Yes.
Do you have a rash judgment for us?
Yes, I do. Have a rash.
Shut up.
No, it's
I
a,
just
Came prepared. I came prepared. I
Here.
know. I was in the neighborhood, and then I was thinking they might need a rash judgment, and then you call this. It's great.
Perfect.
Yeah. Daddy's Home.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
talking
I know.
about?
It's apparently.
Nudie film?
This is
Are you having a breakdown?
I think the word they use in Hollywood is counter programming, because just in case you were going to go see the CGI Bear movie or the Mop movie, and you didn't want to see either of those, or the Star Wars movie, you want to go see Daddy's Home because it's got Will Ferrell as a really square stepdad. You can see the pitch, right? There's this really square stepdad.
I'm thinking Will Ferrell.
I think we can get Will Ferrell for this. It'd be perfect. It'd be great. Just like square. He's done nothing cool.
Okay,
nothing
opposite.
cool about
Let's
him.
think opposite. Won't be a black.
Yeah, like who'd be a good foil for him? A comic foil.
I'm thinking Marky
thinking
Mark on a
Marky Mark.
motorcycle.
Mark, can we do that? Can we get them on the
Yeah,
line? I think they're repped at the same agency.
Right
It's gonna be great. And then Marky Mark will be the cool dad, like the biological father.
I love when
Okay?
Hollywood
See what's going on there?
pits two white guys against each other.
Absolutely.
Because it really...
And really all you need to do is there's a moment in the trailer where Marky Mark is shirtless and doing
Do you
pull-ups.
see his third nipple?
There's all the nipples are on display.
Awesome.
It's
It
fantastic.
is a nudie.
Yeah, and he says to Will Ferrell, "I guess we got a dad off." Wow. Okay. I mean, I just the pitch.
Is that a Russian term?
Translate to the screen. A dad off, exactly.
100
Yes,
100 movie executives just
very, very
fucking
sad.
jizz their
They
pants.
jizz their pants. Dad
Said
off.
dad off. They're like,
know.
I love the dad
Let's
off.
make this movie.
I love the dad off.
Dad off.
God
Exactly.
damn it.
Just keep the dads away from the popcorn. If you've seen the show, you may need to keep that away. Yeah.
All right. So
what he's talking about.
there's,
Give the dads all the popcorn they need.
Exactly.
that was Rash Judgments. Thank you guys. It was fantastic. You know what? Because it's New Year's Eve and it's a party.
Oh, no.
And you know,
Let's fuck.
every New Year's before we fuck.
Okay.
We'll fuck when we come back.
Are we having a dad off? Are we doing it?
Before, which I'm assuming dad off is just kind of code for like.
Yeah,
orgy.
one takes the top, one takes the bottom.
Before we do that,
Up your
think-
wife, Jonathan. not-
as is New Year's Eve traditions.
yes.
Let's have some resolutions, you guys.
I love
We gotta give a resolution.
Movie-based resolutions?
Why? That's a great idea, Jonathan. How about movie-based resolutions?
Jonathan, world's worst resolution maker.
Yay!
Go.
All right.
No,
So,
later.
how should we look at these resolutions? Just do the bit.
Just fucking roll it!
Hey everybody, it's the end of a year, a new cycle has begun. And so my resolution revolving around my movie-going habits will be, I have a child now, and apparently I have to be generous with my time. And I can't just go and see whatever fucking garbage I want at the movies just because it makes 2 hours of this hellish existence disappear. So that said, I won't say I'll never, ever again, but comic book movies, you're on fucking thin ice, little bitches. You better bring different shit and not just the same stupid shit. And I'm not staying for your post-credit sequences. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, comic books. Stupid asses.
Hi, my New Year's resolution is to never, ever again wear these pieces of shit 3D glasses. These are just, I enjoy movies at least 70 to 80% less when I wear these things. And the only time I ever thought this was cool was in James Cameron's Avatar. That one scene where those jellyfish-looking things are like flying in front of your face, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. But that was the only thing in that movie or in any movie where I actually justified this. I mean, it makes your nose, like, it's like it puts the marks on your nose. And I don't even think these things are disinfected between screenings because you just toss them and then they give them back to you. And I'm just sitting there the whole time, like this thing, it's like it's on my face and I'm like waiting for the next thing that the director did, which they usually don't even think about. Like Ridley Scott in The Martian, I had to watch your damn movie in 3D. You did nothing. I was just waiting. There was nothing happening. There was no artistic choice made for me to wear these. So if they come out with 3D contact lenses, I'll consider it. And otherwise, I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
This New Year's, I'm resolved to not make fun of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's name anymore. I will not insert his name into old sayings like "Take It" or Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And I will not insert his name into old Eagles songs like "Take It to the Joseph Gordon-Levitt one more time." And I also won't use his name to charm barmaids when I'm ordering drinks. Like, hey, do you have a single malt 18-year-old Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Not going to do it anymore. Mostly because my representation has asked me not to.
Hi, this is my New Year's resolution for movies New Year's. I resolve in the new year to stop eating movie concession stand hot dogs and hot dog looking objects from the concession stand in a desperate attempt to preserve what is left of my insides.
Happy fucking New Year. I resolve not to go to any non-action 3D movies. That shit pisses me off. I don't need to see Joy in 3D. I don't need to see Sisters in 3D. I don't need to see Daddy's Home in 3D. I saw The Great Fucking Gatsby in 3D, and the whole time I just kept sitting there pulling my glasses up and down, wondering why the fuck was I watching that in 3D? It's a ploy. It should come with a rape kit. They just want money. Happy New Year.
Hi, my New Year's resolution is that when I go see terrible kids' movies with my kids at the Universal City Walk movie theater, I won't leave them for 10 minutes and walk to the Mexican place next door and drink 2 shots of tequila, where I meet a dude that I think is the Dos Equis guy, but is not, but looks enough like him that people say that to him all the time, and then go to his van, which is parked in Jurassic 6, and do things that I think are inappropriate, but since life is predestined, it's not my fault. I won't do that a 4th year in a row.
Hello! I'm so tired. All right, my New Year's resolution is to not show up to movies early anymore because I feel like I show up early, I get my seat, I eat half my popcorn, I see the same thing over and over again, the question-answer thing over and over again, the 20,000 commercials, and then as soon as the movie starts, that's when everybody piles in with the, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, I think you're in my seat. So from now on, I think I'm going to show up just as soon as the movie starts, interrupt everyone, make sure that even though my seat is over here, I'm going to start over here and walk all the way across to my seat right there. And yeah, I'll miss out on all the questionnaires and that I always get wrong, even though they've shown it 3 times, and enjoy whatever's left of the movie that I showed up late to. That's my New Year's resolution. Thank you.
Wow, you guys! There were so many resolutions, and they were very exciting, and I'm sure we're all going to keep them.
I'm going to stick the fuck to mine, man.
Yeah. And
This is good right here.
that's,
Can you see us?
Yeah.
No.
you guys, this is a New Year's celebration. It's Clampy, everyone! It's Clampy!
Clampy's back.
Clampy!
Ah! As we say goodbye to 2015.
Clampy is like seriously the worst character that's ever been introduced to any show.
He's drunk on popcorn.
Yeah.
Get out of there,
Clampy's
Clampy.
contaminated your drink.
Can I have Clampy?
Oh, Clam.
Hey, Clampy, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna hold families together.
Oh, boo.
I'm gonna fuck.
Too
I'm gonna
sincere.
fuck Clippy.
There you have it, folks. New Year's resolutions. Goodbye, 2015, you piece of shit.
Terrible year. Terrible year.
I liked it. I liked
Hello,
was-
20, well, yeah, it was all right for you. 2016,
It's all right for him.
2016, full of possibilities.
So they say.
Yeah, so
January.
I'd
By
just like to
possibilities,
say-
we mean popcorn.
thank you for watching us for another year. Thank you to Todd and Stephen. Thank you to all of our guests.
Yay.
Jonathan, Shannon, Joshua, Alixandrée.
What?
Happy New Year.
I just
everyone.
want to say one thing. Like,
What?
this is another year we're doing the film things for no reason. It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
This is almost like a performance art piece at this point.
It's Kaufman-esque.
We are like 3 Shia LaBeoufs.
Yeah.
So
Shia LaBeouf watched his own movies for 3 days. We've been doing a comedy show that no one watches
for 3
for
years,
3.5 years.
we've out LaBeoufed.
Yeah.
So on that note,
Which is a great note to go out on.
until next year, the concession stand is still closed due to health code violations.
Fuck some bitches!